Hey, so I'm going to show you guys how you can take a drawing that you've already done, something that you worked really hard on, and you want to maybe do something else with it. Maybe you want to turn it into a painting, or you want to do, I don't know, some sort of cool collage with it or something. I'm going to show you how you can transfer it onto a different medium. So today I'm going to be transferring a drawing I did of a raven onto a canvas. This particular drawing that I'm going to be transferring took me like a few days to finish, and that's only because I was only working on it for maybe 2 hours-ish each night, so if we put it all together it was probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 hours of work on this one drawing, and you guys will see in a second. So this is really nice if you finish a drawing and you're like, oh my god, I really love it, but maybe you want to make it colorful, or you want to you know, you could do anything with this sort of process. So if you want to transfer a drawing to a canvas or any sort of paper, this is a good way to do it. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. Stay tuned. I'm Alyssa, your arty friend, artsy, whatever. Have fun watching. Okay, so I recently did this drawing of a raven. Pretty. I like it. I think I was inspired by Game of Thrones sort of vibes, and just I don't know, I like that dark kind of stuff sometimes. I get in that mood. And that's what I mean when I was talking about there is no one medium I like, because you can do so many different things, and I have so many different moods, and different mediums fit different moods. So I did this with some blue lead, which you can get for a mechanical pencil. And I'm watching Jen and Julian. I can't zoom in fast. This is as fast and as slow as my camera zooms. But anyway, I'm going to scan it so that I have a digital copy of it. I want to scan. Where's the scan? Scan menu, scan and reprint, scan to memory device. Scanning! That's pretty boring. So I think I'm gonna maybe try to do a painting of that, and to do that I'm gonna transfer it to a canvas. I have many. That's kind of big. I have this whole thing over here is full of canvases of different sizes, and I just need to kind of get on it. Oh, there's my sunglasses. I don't know why they're in there. Maybe this size? Oh, that might be too small too. Okay, so that's done. Whoop! 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 Maybe this one? 8x5. The thing is, I don't know what I'm going to put around it. That's my problem. I guess I'll figure it out. So I kind of chopped my picture down a little bit, which doesn't bug me because I got a scan of it, and it does fit, but to me you guys can kind of see the shape of it, and I think it's a little too small, so I'm gonna make what I'm gonna do is use the scan I took with my memory card and size it up a little bit and print out a copy of it a little bit bigger so that I can transfer it to my canvas. Oh Jesus, I just realized this is probably really loud. Okay, so what I did was I put it back on the scanner and I copied it and sized it up like 20%. So I'm hoping this is gonna fit better, and I hope it doesn't cut off his little feetsies. But if it does, it did. Well, when that happens, you can, whoop, let's see. Oh my god, I don't have nails. I can't get anything. So I need his feet. So I'm just going to kind of scoot him up here. Oh, it's going to bend the paper a little, but that's okay. Let's do again. And then hopefully the other half of his feet will come out and I can just kind of tape them together. And then I can fit him. I think that's going to be a nice size. All right. So I have my little dude here. I kind of taped together the 2 pieces since he was cut off, and there's his torso. Oh no, so sad. What we're gonna do basically is color the entire back of my drawing. So I'm gonna just use like, and this is kind of sort of the more intricate way to do this, but you want to use something that's going to transfer when you flip it over and then you start tracing the front of your drawing over to your canvas pretty easily. So you want to use like a medium hard pencil, which I need to find. This is an HB. Okay, so perfect. This is an HB pencil, which is essentially what like a Ticonderoga No. 2 pencil is. And you're gonna just, it's hard to, I'm gonna try to hold this as I do this, but you're going to just give a nice kind of coat to your drawing, and you're just going to kind of cover it all over. And this may even be a little too light, like I'm going to probably have to press pretty hard for this to transfer to my canvas. So you could use even a heavier pencil, like a 2B or 3B. B pencils are darker and kind of softer than other pencils. So let's see if I can find one. Hold on a second. Being me, I have all of my like graphite pencils in a watercolor case, because why the hell not? Because I never want to find them again, right? All right, so I have a bunch of different types of pencils here. So I have a 2B, I have all the way up to I think like 9B in this, which means 9B is like really, really dark. So I'm gonna go for like, no, I don't know, 4B I guess is fine. Use this one. But you'll notice the difference like right away. I'm gonna use like the same pressure. Yeah, you can see how much darker that is, and I'm using about the same pressure. So this is gonna come off a lot easier when I flip it over to trace. So I'm just gonna cover this entire back of this drawing real quick. So when you guys are at this point, you're going to take your canvas or whatever you're transferring your drawing to, you're going to flip it back over, and you're going to kind of place it in the area you want. Now you can also do this sort of like background thing with like vine charcoal or something that usually stands out a little bit better when you press like gently, but for me, like that just makes my canvas like really messy and it drives me insane. I know you're going to paint over it anyway, but it just stresses me out. So I like using just a pencil and then like using like a good amount of pressure to really transfer those pencil lines. Now right now I'm just using some tape, and I don't have a tape dispenser, so right, I'm using some tape right now, and I'm just going to kind of stick them on to kind of keep this drawing in place a little bit. Now since this is a canvas, the back is like hollow like this. Oh wow, it just fell right off. But like there's a space in the back, so if I try to press pretty hard on this canvas, it's just gonna kind of bend the canvas, which is fine, but I really want like a solid line in the back. So I'm going to put something under my canvas. I'm not sure what yet. I'll find something just so that I can press nice and hard. And this is not the best tape to be using. Usually like gaffer's tape or like painter's tape. Painter's tape for this sort of thing. Probably work. So I have this other wooden panel that I can use to paint on later, but I'm just going to use it right under here, and it fits pretty nice under here. And now this gives me a nice steady surface I can like really press on. So I'm going to start tracing, and it's best to start tracing something like this. I mean, this is what I learned, to use like a ballpoint pen or something like that, so that you know like where you've already drawn things. So what you do is you basically just trace your drawing. I know this seems kind of tedious and annoying, but you just retrace what you've already done, and like you don't have to worry about all the detail for this part, because you'll have your drawing to reference after the fact when you are painting it back in. So And look, see, you guys can already start to see the drawing kind of on there, and like that's all you really need in order to start throwing in the color on your painting. Now the main thing is you don't want your tracing to move, because like you'll have a beak in one area and an eyeball in another and feathers up the wazoo and all that jazz. So you want to try to keep your drawing as steady as possible, and you're just going to throw it all in here. So I'm just going to finish this. Oh man, so I just wanted to chat for a second while I'm doing this, because I'm over here in New Hampshire, right, and I watch these YouTubers, and I love them, and they're so cool, and like, I see them using Postmates, like, a lot, and I was, like, when I first started hearing about it, I think I heard it, like, on the Gabby Show, her channel, she was talking about Postmates, and I was like, what the hell is that? Like, I don't understand. But then I noticed, like, people are bringing her food, and I'm like, oh my god, it must be, like, a food delivery thing, that's so cool. And, you know, more and more people do it, and like you can like have them deliver anything to your house, which like sounds so freaking cool to me. And I'm like, I'm so freaking lazy. Like, I love having things delivered, but like I'm so limited over here, because like all you can really have delivered is like pizza or subs, maybe a burger or a hot dog or something, right? Like, I could totally go for some Taco Bell right now, but nobody wants to drive, or nobody can legally drive. So we're just stuck there all craving Taco Bell or something like that. And then you can't go get Taco Bell, and it's very sad. And I can't have anyone deliver it to us, because you know why? Because there's no Postmates over here yet, and it's very annoying and very sad, and it makes me cry. And like on the last podcast, Jenna and Julian did, they were talking about they had a sponsor for Postmates. I was like so excited. I was like, oh, let me see. So I went on, but I knew it was wrong. Like, I knew it was false hope. I went on the Postmates app, and it was like, not available in your area. And I was like, come on. I think they're just like, you know, you're over on the East Coast. You still have to drive places. Like, I don't know what the difference is. But I'm like, there's kids over here too. There's young people. We want food. Maybe it's just because like there's not enough people that like want to be Postmates. I don't know what it is, but it'd be nice. It would be nice. Anyway, that was my little rant. Alright guys, so I finished the penning here. Ooh, let's raise this up if I can. I'm not so good with this tripod, but so I finished all the pen stuff. I'm going to peel this off and hopefully, oh, look at that. Yay! I didn't swear, I didn't say that. I think you guys can, yeah, you can see that. Pretty cool, huh? Nothing too fancy, just using paper and what you have. And I still have my original drawing right over there, untouched and still really pretty. So that's old-fashioned transferring there. Oh, see, I didn't color enough where his little toe was, but I'll just throw that in when I'm painting it. So this is a light box. I'm sure it was expensive. I can't tell you how much it was because it was a gift for me, which is incredibly amazing. But I would expect these to be around, oh gosh, I don't even know. My guess would be maybe like 50 or so. I don't know, they could be cheaper than that. But it has a plug over here. It can come off and in. Some are like battery powered. Mine is just a plug-in, so I'm going to plug mine in my little dock here. And basically how this works is you just push this here. There's a little button and then it lights up. I don't know if you guys can see that. This will work better if like all the lights are off. So if I like put my shades down, but my shades are jerks and they are not listening to me lately. So I'm gonna try this on my own here. So this time I don't have to like put it backwards or anything. I'm just gonna put it in the normal way. And now this is tricky just because I've got to kind of tape it the other way, and now I don't have a good way of like holding it on there, because if I put anything else in the back here, you won't be able to see the image. So, but if I flip it, oh sugar, you still can't see it. Let me try to block this light. Let me see if I can get these to down. Aha! Oh, I was pulling it the wrong way the whole time. There we go. Okay, you can kind of see it better now. This light box lights up that image, and then you can trace it. And obviously this is kind of hard. Now you could also do this against a window. Like you could hold your canvas up to a window during nice daylight and you can trace that image really easily. I don't think I'm gonna trace this one on here for you guys, just because like you already saw me trace something once, so I think you've got the idea. But if you have a light box or you come to one someday, it's a really helpful tool for things like this. Alright you guys, so that's all I have for today. I am going to be saving the painting portion of that canvas of this lovely raven here. I'm going to be saving the painting part of this for another day. I'm going to be painting it for you guys. I'll be showing you like different ways I mix colors and like stuff like that. I think I'm going to use acrylics. I'm pretty practiced in acrylics at this point, so I'm going to use those to fill in this cute little raven, and I'll make it like a time-lapse kind of thing. I'll talk in between and stuff like I did today. So hope you guys liked this, and if it's helpful for you, if you've never heard of it before, let me know. I guess subscribe and like. This is so weird. I never thought I'd be doing this, but yeah, like and subscribe if you like it. If you like painting and drawing and things like that, or crafty ideas, you can like comment down below if you guys want to see something different. Definitely going to be doing this next, but in the future, if you want to see something cool, let me know. My name's Alyssa. I'll see you guys later.